Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to my channel, Attila Tarot. In this tarot reading, we will look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of July in the areas of money, career, and finances. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. I also strongly want to encourage you to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs so you get the full picture. And always focus on the people who watch me, who interact with me. So the more you interact, the more these readings will resonate. So definitely don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype. And of course, let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? Or just simply say hi. And we will have some positive affirmations as well based on the meanings of the cards or the messages of the cards. Alright, let's jump into your reading with the Oracle card. And what we have here for you today is number 10, Unfinished Symphony. So, what this card is kind of talking about, there's something in your life, a project, something that you started, but you never finished it. Maybe this can be a painting, this can be something that you designed. Some of you might have started to write a book. Some of you, maybe you started a music piece. Maybe there's some invoice you haven't paid. These are just examples for you to see that there's something in your life, in your career, that you started and you never finished it. And this card is strongly encouraging you to go back to that project, whatever that is, and finish it. And that's gonna help you to open some doors. So, or close something, right? Like, it can be also be connected to closure, that maybe there's something that you never fully closed in your life. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Fool card. The Fool is all about new beginnings, new chapters as well. It can bring that new exciting project that you always wanted to work on. It can be a new job. It's something fresh, full of excitement, light and airy, and you're gonna learn a lot on this new journey. The first card we have here for you is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is positive from the point of view that it connects to financial stability, that you achieved a lot in your life, that you worked very hard for, and you achieved some stable background. But what this card is really warning you not to be too closed to new ideas, because when this card shows up, you're driven by fear. You are driven by the fear that you're gonna lose something that you worked hard for. And when you keep focusing on that fear, you're actually attracting it. So some of you might be always wondering, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my job. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose this very important client. Again, these are just examples, but if you keep doing that, that's the energy you keep feeding. Now, also, this can be connected to secrets, informations that you don't know right now. Or it can be also a card that talks about that maybe you need to take a little bit more risks and let go of certain things. Because when you look at the Fool is actually taking a leap of faith, a big step into a new direction, and puts aside those fears and anxieties as well. So I think very important for you to balance how conservative you are with your approach and how much risk you're taking. The next card is the Nine of Swords. This card connects to fear, anxiety, right? We talked about it, that the Four of Pentacles is driven by fear of losing something. And generally, the Nine of Swords is worrying about something that hasn't even happened. And some of you might be kind of, again, be up all night because of it, because you're just simply overly worried. Now, what I can kind of tell you, is there something that you need to do in order to get rid of this fear? Like, is there any kind of step you need to take? Maybe do you have to finish that thing that you started? If you do, then face that fear and do it. But if you've done everything you can, well, maybe you need to kind of let go of those fears and anxieties, because again, you're feeding that energy. Okay, so you also have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is all about finishing something. And this is like getting that beautiful happiness, that perfect opportunity will come to you after some difficulties, after some challenges that you've been through. This is a perfect job, the perfect project, that you fully enjoy it, right? So I think something really beautiful is coming towards you. The next card is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups can talk about opportunities, options, when you have a lot of options and you're just confused. Which one should I take? Which is the direction should I go to? Because you don't know how they're going to end. Now, with this card, some of you might be overly in the clouds. You're focusing on your dreams, your aspirations, but you need to be a little bit more realistic. Maybe you are starting things and you're not finishing them, and you're kind of getting into each and every of those cups, and you're not finishing it because you have that unfinished symphony. So it's really important for you to think about what is your long-term plan and how are you able to achieve that. Which option, which projects, which job opportunity, which company will get you there. Okay, so we also have here the Ten of Swords. You have quite a few tens so far. Ten of Swords is an end of a chapter, a painful ending of some sort. This is a card when you're kind of feeling betrayed, you're feeling backstabbed, when you're kind of feeling that something happened that you were not expecting out of the blue. This can be connected to a job loss. This can be connected to something, some of you kind of deciding to leave something behind because it was enough for you. But, with the Ten of Swords, you're actually might be kind of very exhausted, very depressed as well from your current situation, because you have that Nine of Swords and then it goes into Ten of Swords. And I think what's really important for you to think about it, that once you hit the Ten of Swords state of mind, the only way is up. And the sun is rising for you in the back, which means that something new is coming, and there's a blessing that maybe you're not able to see right now. Okay, so let's see what's going to be the final outcome of your reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype. Let me know in the comments how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And also, you can put in some positive affirmations. Like, for example, you can put in that I attract new opportunities into my life. The perfect opportunity knocks on my door. I'm able to finish everything that I start. Now the next card is Shocker, another 10, the 10 of Wands. So the 10 is interestingly keeps coming back. 10, 10, 10, 10, 4 tens. Tens are all about accomplishment, finishing something. So I think something is definitely ending, or you need to finish something or end something, right? Because of that unfinished symphony. Now, when the Ten of Swords comes up, Ten of Wands comes up, you're exhausted, especially when you kind of combine it with this Ten of Swords. Like, you're mentally, you're physically super exhausted, you're overworked, and you need to kind of think about, are you able to get more resources? Are you able to get some help? Or are you able to take a rest. Now also some of you might be carrying a lot of baggages from the past, especially when you kind of combine that 4 of Pentacles with that 10 of Wands. But again, something is ending here, something that was difficult, something that was heavy, but it's gonna lead you to something where you actually feel very, very happy. Your reading continues with the High Priestess. High Priestess always encourages you to listen to your feelings, you listen to your instinct, because you know what is the right decision. Especially when you have that 7 of Cups, when you need to make some kind of a decision, this card is definitely telling you to follow your instinct. But this can also talk about secrets. So maybe there's a secret. Some of you are looking for a job in secret. Some of you have started a secret project as well when this card comes up. So there's definitely that, or a secret that might be burdening you, right? Because you have the 10 of Wands on top of it, and then you have that 9 of Swords that you're not able to sleep. Now you also have the 7 of Wands. Now this is a card of fight. There might be here an argument, there might be here some kind of a battle that you've been going through that's very exhausting, where people are backstabbing you, where you need to kind of stand up for yourself in terms of for your opinions, for your decisions. Some of you might be going through an interview process where you're bombarded with questions, or someone might be wanting to get your job as well. But you are well prepared. This card shows it, and you stand out from the crowd. And it's a hard-earned victory. Bottom of the deck, you do have the Knight of Pentacles. This is all about planning, strong, slow progress in some shape or form, but also can bring you offers, a very stable, reliable offer as well, that you need to kind of take into consideration. This can be a job offer, it can be a deal, a contract in some shape or form, but also can be an offer for if you're trying to buy or sell property. Now let's see what we have from this deck. You do have the In Good Time, enjoying the moment, no rush, time for all things, be here now, many chances. I think what this card is really encouraging you, that trust in divine timing, don't rush anything, be in the moment, and things will come to me at the right time when you're at the right place as well. You also have the Construct, Tower of Power, corporate, high rank, build banking pinnacle on top. Now this is kind of like one of those towers when you are building something foundational, you're getting to the top. Some of you might be getting a promotion as well, or a better kind of opportunity. But you also have the Lone Wolf, strike out on your own, ambition, job hunting, work is play, wildcraft, conquer fear. Now this is interesting for a couple of reasons, because some of you, if you lost your job, I think you're hunting for a new job, and you're trying to find a new job. Some of you might be starting your own business as well. But we have here the conquer fear, right? So there's something that you're afraid of, something that you need to face, maybe connected to starting something new, or some kind of a secret. But all in all, there's something here that's gonna come to you at the right time that will elevate you. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.